Hello everybody and welcome back to another Thursday Thought. And today's Thursday Thought, I thought I would talk about the fact that this isn't news to most of y'all, but it seems to be news to everybody else, but life is hard work. Look at the horses. They're pitching a fit, playing, whatever. Life is hard work. And I know that seems crazy that I have to even say that to some people, but lately it seems like people think that they are somehow entitled to a 40-hour work week with more than enough money to pay for not only their living expenses, but also pay for all the extra stuff they want to do. And that should happen based on whatever job they get, whether that be cashier, barista at Starbucks, whatever you want to be. Like, that it doesn't matter, that you should just not have to work that much. And if you're working more than 40 hours, you're abused. And working in the public is abuse. And I just think it's so crazy. To me, I think back every time I want to complain about, oh my goodness, this is a hard day, or this is a hard day at work, or whatever. I always have to look back and think, 100 years ago, people were constantly working. Constantly. And especially back in the days when America was first getting started, your life was work. You had a little settlement, a place where you lived, and you had to farm, and you had to take care of animals, and it was just a never-ending thing. And it's just crazy to me how we've come to this place where people just want to cry about everything, and they just feel like they're entitled to a very small amount of work and they should just be taken care of. And nobody has guaranteed anything for you. You are not entitled to anything. And it's just been on my mind lately. And, I have known of people, and I feel like we have this kind of mindset of everything needs to be exactly how I want it right this moment. And there's no patience for seasons in our lives where we're working really hard. And yes, we're having a really hard time and we're really stressed out this season of our life. If you're a student who's working full-time and going to school full-time, or even going to school full-time and working part-time, sometimes that can be hard too. And I know that season in your life can be very stressful. Working at Chick-fil-A years ago, I was around a lot of girls, guys who were doing school and work at the same time. And, I don't envy that, but at the same time, once they come out the other side, they're putting in their 2 weeks notice, they've got a better job, and they don't have to work as much as they did. And they get paid better. And it's part of that, just being patient and waiting for that time to come to where you finally can get to the place you need to. But understand that life is work, and there are going to be times in your life where you're going to feel like you're working more than others. And there are going to be times where you're like, wow, I finally got this little bit of time to work, or this little bit of time to have some peace. But life is work. Even my grandmother, who's retired, technically, she still runs around and does things all the time. She's constantly working. She's going and helping and doing stuff. And to live is to work. And some people don't like that, but it's not that you can never enjoy yourself and never have some time to relax. We definitely have that. But I feel like there is this more of an entitled, I have to have time. I have to, I just have to have this time. I can't stand it anymore. I just can't stand the way people are to me. And the thing is that you're not going to change how people are to you if you're going to live out here in this world, and you're going to live out in the public, and work where you're going to work and do what you're going to do. You're just going to have to deal with it. And that might sound insensitive, and I know what it's like to deal with the public, but yeah. I don't know. It's just been my thought recently. I feel like we've lost a lot of push through, work through what we need to get where we want to. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.